Welcome back to Sexual Tension, the game featuring furries. I do think it's kind of cool that we get these cutscenes from both stories, but the music plays differently depending on who you're using. The motivations of this character. Like, I love this character. Attacking a lady who goes around taking stuff without asking questions and forcing you to break your stuff so that she doesn't take them. Like, we don't care about your gender. Stealing is wrong! Especially when that emerald is the only thing stopping the spirit inside it from going around eating the Chaos Emerald and then just wreaking havoc on the planet. God. I love Rouge, but I'll admit that some of the aspects of her characters are just a little over-exaggerated, but, like, I don't mind it. I really like her soundtrack. It's just, like, all very spy music, very, like, jazz influenced, very, like, I like it. Shiny! Collects all the shiny things to shove him on Knuckles' butt. He's angry when he doesn't feel the feelings of the fullness. That's actually really cute. So she does, if you pay attention there, like her feet kind of go off of the platform, which is really funny. You'd think that he'd have tabs on this mysterious stranger that just showed up out of nowhere. Considering he can track the emeralds, but he can't seem to track the people on his own, like, space colony, even with all of the robots at his disposal. The ultimate genius with this jizz-covered mustache that stays all spiky. You know he's serious because he puts his goggles down. Okay, this is probably my favorite level in the game. Or at the very least, my favorite track in the game. The music in this level is phenomenal. That being said, it is probably the longest level. Oh my god, Omo-chan, nobody asked you. This is probably the longest level in the game. I love the gravity mechanics. You can actually fly. Oh, whoops. You can actually fly in this level just by using the hover mechanic, and I think that's really cool. I love all the floating building like structures in the background. This level can be tricky to A rank if you don't know what you're doing, because like it's very easy to collect a lot of points through the combos, but the point total is very steep. When I get to the part of the level where you can rack up the most points, I will mention what the strat is, because there is a specific strat that if you don't follow, oh god. One thing that I don't like about Eggman and Tails' levels is that if you're hovering, and you hover just slightly lower than the platform, where the platform wants you to go, it's very easy to just, ooh, secret! Aw, that's it. We don't want to pray right now. We've already achieved our dreams as a poor old rich claiming to be genius man in space! Sonic Adventure 2 Battle just predicting the unfortunate future. Eggman owns whatever equivalent to Amazon exists in this. The Eggnet. The carton. Ha! Okay. Oh god, I forgot to... I went to itch my neck for a second, I forgot. Like, you have to be aiming the whole time. I believe there is a missable upgrade in this level. And it's not missable because, like, a lot of the upgrades in this game require you to go back to find them. This one's just missable because it's easy to just overlook. I think it's right here. I I considered getting doing Tails' story first, because this upgrade, I believe, actually does influence things. Like, you fight Eggman, and okay, I'll finish the explanation later. To rack up the most points in this level, what you're going to want to do is fight these turrets, these thick turrets that are about to show up, these right here. Look at my point total as I'm, like, check out my point total as I'm hitting them. They give you so much points for some odd reason. So, like, I don't even focus on the combos in the sections where I see turrets. If I see turrets, I just let go of the, I don't know what it's called, reticle? The laser thing. Especially because in this rail segment, it's really easy for the aim to expire because your target is now too far away from where Eggman is, and therefore you can no longer reach it. So, like, big tip, Eggman, no, I'm just kidding. His tip is just egg-shaped. So big tip for this level, on the rail segments, it's more important to hit as many turrets as you can and less important for the combos. I hate those out-of-screen enemies, the one with the long arms. It's so easy to just... Is this hentai? Just an egg in water, but make it sensual. Just, how do you say? Sultry Gudetama. I just started watching the show. I highly recommend if y'all like anthropomorphic egg and cutesy Japanese shows. Okay. I said that while playing as Eggman. I'm just imagining him as a yellow amorphous naked blob sitting in egg whites. Another thing, those water things are vicious. Anytime you see one, if you're close enough to it, I'd recommend just letting go of the aim, because if not, it will just snipe you out of your combo. These yellow things, actually, you can hit them twice, so that's an... Oh, dang it! If you get hit out of your combo, you don't get the points for it, so that's another thing. No! Oh, come on! I didn't activate the switch. Don't let yourself get hit in the combo, because all of your points aiming for all the things is just going to immediately go to waste if you do. Okay. I think the point total for A rank might be 90,000, but I could be wrong. It could be 100,000. I could listen to this track. Oh, dang it! More points just being, like, stolen from me because I'm getting too greedy. This is a leg man. This is a lesson for Eggman and all of the whatchamacallit, human personifications of greed, like Wario, and like all of the rival characters that just exist to want to subjugate for no reason. When you get greedy, you get wrecked. I kind of wish, like, it's cool that you get to play as Eggman's character, but I feel like whatever development, because this is a platformer game that suffers from extreme sequelitis, every game requires the villain to just forget any lessons he's gleaned, or for the games to be disconnected so that the game can continue. Which is why I guess it's better that your villain is something like Bowser, who is like a wild beast that will likely never regret his actions, because then it allows for a sensical canon sequel. I love that I got speed shoes on a rail segment. I just shoot out of the rail before it can load and just fall into the sky. Okay, remembering what I said about the turrets, just keep trying to... keep pressing the B button and letting it go. It's not worth trying to amass combos, because if you try, you might... I definitely, as long as I don't die in this segment, I definitely got the A rank, so I'm not super worried. Okay. This is probably my favorite auto-scrolling chase segment, although, like, As long as you just keep pressing the button, there's no way to lose here. But it's still really cool with this giant drill. Why was this built? What is its purpose? It's just a tube on a rail with a drill at the end. Like a lot of different things are necessary for you to be in that situation, which I find very odd. All right. I'm going to keep it rolling because we've got a boss coming. Shockingly, we're about to head into the hardest boss in the game, which is really funny because it's Tails. It's Tails. The hardest boss in this game is a 5-year-old anthropomorphic fox, and I find that absolutely hilarious. Maybe it's a commentary on parenting. Maybe it's telling you that you should not have those kids unless you're 100% ready. I don't know. None of us will know.
Why do they always leave a sweet little innocent girl like me alone?
The representation, not the most feminist portrayal. Don't worry, you're not alone anymore. Now you have a man with a gun! This is probably the darkest the game gets. Like, this whole setup is pretty, like... Tails in his O-face. Oh, meaning, oh my god, not the other thing, because he's 5. Forget what I just said. Who said that? The only time that any of the characters have emoted past just looking, too cool for all of this. Just Amy's little eyebrows going down. I don't understand where we're getting Sonic's narration from his mind in the Dark Story. I think they should have omitted that. This is, like, when they get into space is when it gets, like, real dark, and I appreciate it. I like the dark turn that they are, that they've added to this game. Like, they really didn't have to make it a more mature game. They could have done it like Sonic 2, where it's just, oh, I'm going to destroy the planet, but in a cartoonish way, because I am evil. But here, he's straight up like, I'll just let the scene speak for itself. Although I have a hard time of doing that. Just the eyelashes peeking through, like going straight through her hair. I guess it is realistic in the sense of, like, if you have big fake eyelashes and hair going there, like, it will go through, but it just looks hokey in this animation style. Exploding hedgehog! Barbecued rodent! Rodent? I don't know what a hedgehog actually is, but yeah. I can't. Eggman with a gun. Like, literally, he doesn't even need to speak to them. He could just go and, like, bam, bam, bam. I don't think anything here in this game has implied that he needs to be merciful towards anyone and anything. Okay, so this level, this boss is actually difficult because there are no rings in sight. So it's really easy to just get, smacked. And also, the AI for this is just ruthless, especially with this giant laser. It's so easy to get caught in that, which I just did. Okay. No! Oh god. Ah! So the problem with this boss is no rings. It's a small room, and if you keep your aiming up, you will very likely hit that thing in the middle. Oh my god, stop! I don't need the pity hint! It's easy to avoid if you get behind him. Oh, okay. Maybe I was too close for him to use the power laser. That power laser is vicious. It's very easy to get stuck there. I'll see you guys on the next one.